A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is KZN's premier harness racing selection show, and it's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. Of course, as usual, we are covering the race meeting that takes place at the headquarters track in Western Australia, my former home track, that is Gloucester Park. And we do have a suggested jackpot as well as a best bet lined up for you this Friday, the 30th of January. Aldo won't be joining me on the line today for the show, but he has given me a little bit of insight. He's given us his suggested bets in terms of the jackpot and best bet, and I'm going to be taking you through proceedings today. Right, let's get straight into the action. There's the jackpot on screen there that kicks off in race number 5. And of course, we're going to start with the best bet, so hopefully you can build up the bank to get involved in the jackpot a little bit later. The best bet comes up in race number 1 in the form of Monterio. Dylan Edgerton Green gets the driver, and in the anti-post market down under, this is currently trading at around about $2.25. We will keep you updated on the South African tote once that betting is available, but as it stands down under $2.25, we'll jump from Barrier Gate 2, and this horse has been holding some consistent form, ran second in the last start, prior to that finished third, and we do believe this could be a real tough nut to crack here in the opener. Excuse me, which is race number 1. So we're going with race 1, number 2, Monterio, to deliver there for Dylan Edgerton Green, who is the driver, and Phil Costello, the trainer. Number 2, Monterio, the best bet. Hopefully we can get the best bet and build up the bank for the jackpot that kicks off in race number 5. Right, let's get straight into the jackpot. We've gone with the 4 numbers here, numbers 1, 10, 6, and 5. And then we're going to start with number 1, Talks Up a Storm for Denny Roberts. And this is trading at around about $4.20 in the anti-post market. Ran a good 5th in the last start. The main thing here is the draw factor at Gloucester Park. Excuse me, the all-important draw. And this will jump from the ace gate. It's got the national rating points of 109, and we do believe this is a serious contender for top honors. Second selection is number 10, that is Rock and Roll Artist for Aidan DeCampo, and Mitchell Miller is in the cart, national rating points of 98. This represents some real value, a nice outsider, and this is the anti-post market down under. Please remember that. Of course, we will keep you updated on the South African tote come Friday. This is trading at $15. Wow, this could be the sniper in the race. This could have the last shot at them, and this horse is holding some good form. Ran a cracking second in the last start. We have backed that up with the ever-consistent Star Casino, and this has featured on the show before. We know that this horse can run and is holding consistent form. Comes off a very good win in the last start. This New Zealand bred, throw that into all your bets at around about $10 in the anti-post market down under. And the 4th selection will be number 5, who certainly is capable of winning this race. That is Soradere for Aidan DeCampo, who trains and drives. 1, 10, 6, and 5 in the first leg of the jackpot. Next leg of the jackpot is race number 6. It's a very, very competitive race, and I say competitive because it's the Nova Trotters Cup Discretionary Handicap SS Pace, and it's a Group 2 contest. There's some real quality here. Excuse me. It's over 2,500 meters, and we have got the 3 numbers 9, 14, and 7. Let's start with number 9. That is My Lightning McQueen, the New Zealand bred for Chris Vogue, who trains and drives. Comes off a 20-meter handicap there, is trading at around about $10. But look at this horse's form. Second in the last start. Prior to that, second, and prior to that, 2 wins. This horse is in solid form and represents some real nice value for the jackpot. Is a lively contender for top honors. Then number 14, Majestic Gaga for Michael Young and Emily Savalco. She's really driving well recently. The national rating point sitting at 118, and this will jump from a 50-meter handicap here. But the form is absolutely brilliant. A winner in the last 3 starts, and this one's going for 4 in a row, and we do believe that this one is very capable of landing this. Currently trading at $2.70, of course, has to deal with that 50-meter handicap. We've also thrown in number 7, that is Grumpy, very, very capable, and this is trading at around about $4. And this horse has run some really nice races in the past and should be a serious contender as well. 9, 14 and 7 in the second leg of the jackpot. Moving on to race number 7 on the program. It's over 1,730 meters. And we do have numbers 2, 1 and 8 in the third leg of the jackpot. Number 2 ran a cracking second in the last start. Watch Me Wave for Abby Vidovich. And this has a decent enough draw, represents value at around about $7.50, and this could certainly boost the jackpot dividends should this arrive. Second selection will be number 1, ran a cracking second in the last start. That is Loctay for Mike Williams and Ryan Warwick, trading at $3.20 in the anti-post market down under. This one is certainly capable, cracks the ace gate, and not one to leave out. Another horse that's in very, very good form, Sebastian James for Dylan Edgerton Green, who trains and drives. National rating points sitting on 65, trading at around about $2.75, and this will trouble the judge. Ran a very good third in the last start. Prior to that was a winner, and holding consistent form, and has to be factored into all bets. 2, 1, 8 in the third leg of the jackpot. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, we've gone with numbers 7, 9 and 5, and I really like this horse, number 7, Hunger Strike. Has been holding very, very good form, was very impressive in the last start when winning there for Nathan Turvey and Abby Vidovich. This is trading at around about $5 in the anti-post market down under. I think this will be really tough to beat. Although we've thrown in 7, 9 and 5, I'm leaning towards number 7 in a big way. I'm expecting a huge performance. We have backed that up with the number 5, a Sugar Delight for Jocelyn Young. That's currently trading at around about $4.40, as well as number 9, Sweet Cocoa for Gary Hall Jr., who trains and drives. This is trading at around about $3. Does have a little bit of a tough draw to negotiate, but can finish very, very well, so throw this into all your bets. Ran 6th in the last start, but prior to that was finishing close up, ran 4th and ran a 3rd. So the form reads last start 6th, prior to that 4th, prior to that 3rd. If this horse gets a good run in transit, will be absolutely eating up the ground. So don't discount 7, 9 and 5 in the last leg of the jackpot. It's only going to cost you 108 Rand. We do have some real nice value selections in the jackpot, so if you're going to get 1 or 2 of those outsiders coming through, you can expect some big dividends. Just recapping the numbers once again: 1, 10, 6 and 5, by 9, 14, 7, by 2, 1 and 8, by 7, 9 and 5. It's going to cost you 108 Rand. And then in race number 1, we've gone with number 2, that is Monterio as the best bet, currently trading at around about $2.50, and we're hoping that this one could get a good spot, hopefully get to the front, and could be really tough to beat there. That is number 2, Monterio. So that's a wrap from myself, Devon Govender. If you're playing this jackpot come Friday at Gloucester Park as well as the best bet, we wish you all the luck, and we're hoping that we could land this jackpot with some real nice value selections and hopefully build up the bank for the weekend, because there's plenty of racing to get involved in this Saturday.